What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday morning, about 10:30. Absolutely beautiful day out here, so I figured I'd run out here and do a little ammo hunting. I've got a few things that I picked up this past week locally, and I actually ordered something, so I got a couple things to show y'all, but it's definitely gonna be a really quick one. I didn't want to skip it this week though, because I'm planning on going in the next few days and test some of the stuff I've got, so it'd be kind of backwards to do one after that. So we're gonna start it out as usual by running into Rural King first and seeing what they got going on. All right, let's see what's going on in here today. I'm gonna go quick at both places today unless I see something different. All of this looks about the same. The 9mm little 30 super carry, 9mm 100 rounds for 35 bucks on the arms core. This Winchester 22 LR, I guess that's probably just a new box there. Winchester Game & Target 40 grain 22 LR for $8.99. 380, and the other 22s looking about the same. Plenty of Aguila, Federal, Thunderbolt. The 329 on that arms core 22, 17 HMR there for $16.99. A little bit of 10mm here, some arms core at $25.99, and some looks like Federal center fire. They got some of these PMC 5.56 packs here, these 200 rounds that's sealed in the plastic, the thick plastic stuff. Bunch of 350 Legend as usual, 450 Bushmaster, 308. All of this I believe is the same as the last time I was in here. 5.56 still $12.49 on that. Bunch of 308, 300 Win Mag. There's some 4570. That's the 1600 FPS Remington. Might grab a box of that depending on how much. All right, y'all, we made it out to Rural King again. Pretty much the same story as the last time we were in there. No real spectacular deals that you just can't live without. Some pretty decent stock in there, variety, but like I said, again, no real super deals I couldn't live without. That being said, I did grab a couple of things out of there that interested me, so let's go by the local shop now and see what they got going on, and then I'll head to the house and show y'all what I ended up with. All right, quick look in the local shop here. I'm gonna go really quick here unless there's something different. The 10mm, I think I've tested all of that. Other than that big bore, I may break down and get some of that, but probably not today. 357, 40. Still got the good price on the Blazer and the PMC, either one, $10.99 on that. 380, I always take a look, but I don't see anything that I haven't tested. Same with the 32, very limited on 32. Powder and primers for now, still every size primer, large and small of both kind. The Magnums, they got every size primer right now. $7.99. Looks like you can get pretty much all of them for that. $7.49. I even see some 22 mag and 17 up there, $15.99 for some of that. Not too bad. And then again, one thing I always get is that $7.99 PMC 5.56, that X-Tac there. I saw that PSA had got their AAC down to that price now, so people starting to wise up. Hunting rounds, same deal here. I think somebody might have asked me to check something here. Actually, I know what somebody asked me to look for is some 300 blackout in 150 Power Shock. 300 blackout here. I thought they had some of that. I'll have to look a little bit closer, but again, pretty much everything you want to find in here. Same deal with the shot shells. They've actually even got some Foster slugs here in 410. I got a few of those the other day, but I'm gonna get another handful. A little bit more 410, and otherwise pretty much again any kind of shot shell you're looking for. All right, y'all, back at the house once again after what was a pretty quick outing this time. I actually did end up with some pretty interesting stuff though, so before I jump into it, if y'all would take a second and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy the videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you got them notifications turned on so you don't miss anything that I upload. So let's start it out with my local shop first. This right here I actually grabbed a few days ago. It might have even been last week. It's a few packs of these Remington slugs, these 410 slugs, 2.5 inch. I actually got 4 packs of them, so 2.5 inch 1/5 ounce slugs, I believe it is. Nothing real special here, but 410 slugs are actually pretty hard to come by in just locally right now. I know you can order them some places. The only ones I've got, well, I'll take that back. I've got a couple different ones, but mainly the ones I have are just some really off-brand ones, so I wanted to grab a few of these. Not cheap at all. These things $7.99 a pack. 410 is just still expensive no matter what. So I got 4 boxes of these. And then this next thing was totally unexpected. I actually grabbed these in there today. These weren't even there the last time I was in there. And matter of fact, I can't even tell you the last time I've seen these in there or anywhere locally. Obviously, it's this Spear Gold Dot 62 grain 5.56, the Gold Dot projectile in them. Y'all have seen me test these recently. As a matter of fact, not too long ago, I've tested them a couple different times. These are some fantastic rounds for your AR. These and the Federal Fusions are exactly the same thing. I've verified that myself. Exactly the same rounds. Both of them, my favorite AR rounds for pretty much any purpose. I absolutely love the performance I get from these. So one of the guys in there that deals with the Leo trades and stuff, I was happened to be in there and he heard me in there and came out and told me he had just picked some of these up. They hadn't put them on the shelf or decided what they was going to do with them at all, and asked me if I wanted some. I got these at a super good deal, not even close to what I gave for them online or anywhere else I've seen them. So I couldn't pass it up at 10 more boxes of these I grabbed. They've got quite a few more boxes, but I'm not sure, like I say, I'm not sure if they're going to end up putting them out on the shelf, or, you know, they've got some accounts of other places they do business with, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with those. But at any rate, I grabbed 10 boxes of them while I saw them. I'll actually leave some links up above to where I've tested these things if y'all are interested in checking them out. And then I actually ended up grabbing a couple things out of the Rural King in there. Some of this Winchester 22 LR, just a Super X. I believe it's just regular Winchester white box is all this is, but it's a new packaging and all, so I figured what the heck, I might as well grab a box. You really can't ever have too much 22 LR, although Winchester, I'll have to say, is not my favorite rimfire, but grabbed 1 box of these. I believe these were $8.99. And then the other thing I grabbed out of there, just something I couldn't resist, was a couple of packs of this PMC X-Tac 5.56 in this thick plastic rubbery packaging like they got them. I've seen these before, and I'm sure y'all have seen them. Some people have them. I've had these in the past, but you know, I always used them up, and I don't have any more. And I've actually been looking to pick a few of these up, maybe just a handful of them. I just got 2 of them here because per round they end up more than what I can get these for at my local shop. As y'all know, these it's 200 rounds, so this is basically 50 cents a round. These were $99.97, so I only ended up getting 2 of them just because of that. I think that's the going rate anywhere you see these things though. So I got 2 packs of these. These are handy just, you know, as a really nice, easy grab and go kind of thing for 200 rounds. I definitely wouldn't stockpile these just because of the cost per round, but to have, you know, 3, 4, even maybe 1,000 rounds worth in these 200 round packs to grab and go is pretty nice. If y'all aren't familiar with what's in there, it's just this basic X-Tac 200 rounds of this 5.56 FMJ. And then from there, I actually made an online order for some stuff that I've been waiting to come in stock, and it's this hammer down. Y'all know I've tested this hammer down in a few rounds, a few different calibers already, and this time it's the 357 Magnum there. So 170 grain Federal Premium hammer down, 357 mag. This is some really good stuff, bonded projectiles, really nice nickel plated cases. I've tested the 44 and I believe the 30, and maybe something else. I know I have a few more calibers, but really nice stuff there. I've been waiting to catch this stuff from back in stock somewhere, and it seems like several places have got it now. I just got this straight from Federal. I can't remember how much per round it was, and it doesn't say right here, but I want to say it was probably right about 30 bucks a box on this stuff. So I got 3 boxes of that. Should make for some really good testing. And then last but not least is a couple things that was sent to me by somebody out there who wanted to remain anonymous. You know who you are, and I really appreciate it. It's a couple of different 380 rounds. So first up, we got the Fiocchi Defense Dynamics 90 grain JHPs here. I'll show you. Unique projectile. I can't identify the projectile, so I'm guessing maybe it's an in-house projectile. If y'all are familiar with Fiocchi, you can let me know. It's not an XTP. It looks kind of similar, but I can just tell you for sure it's not an XTP. It's nothing that I can really recognize that I've tested before, so I'm assuming it's something they either have in-house or get specially for them. So at any rate, he sent me 1 box of those in 380, so that should make for a really good test there. And then the other thing was this Liberty Ammo Civil Defense in 380. Y'all are familiar with this time it's in 380, 50 grain, saying 1,500 feet per second. You know the deal here. All of the calibers, it's really light and really fast. That's the whole deal with this stuff. Solid copper round that fragments all the pieces and has a disc down there at the base that keeps on going. So the good thing about this is almost all of this civil defense, or I will say all of it that I've tested, has done exactly what it says, and it always claims the 12 inches. Yeah, 12 inches of penetration at 10 feet, and it always always has gotten it. So one good thing about that, y'all know 380's tricky to get, you know, that penetration plus expansion. So with this, you know, you're not having to worry about that. So we should at least see that 12 inches of penetration. So once again, I really appreciate the heck out of that. As y'all can see, not a whole lot going on this week. I did make some really good finds, so I was glad to see like that gold dot and this stuff. I wanted to get some of that, and I did get some really nice stuff to test with this hammer down and this 380. So some really good tests on the way. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you're looking forward to seeing and what kind of scores you might have got in y'all's area. If you're doing some shopping, check out those affiliate links in the video description. Especially don't forget the one with this PL Turbo light that's going on right now. A fantastic deal on this, a really nice light, so make sure you check that out. Anything you buy from any of those links down there, I get a kickback from them towards the channel, so I really appreciate that. Once again, a big thanks to all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all for supporting the channel. I've got some really good stuff on the way, so stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.